Okay, so we're now going to start looking at business organizations. Lots of interesting stuff here. We go from a sole proprietorship all the way to a corporation. Now, with a sole proprietorship, we have one single individual, namely Orko, and here he is. And a sole proprietorship is a business owned and carried on by one person. Now, arguably, Orko is not a person. He's I've forgotten what he is. I'm going to have to go look at Google and see what he is. But he's a magician. He lives on Eternia with He-Man. Okay? Now, if he wants to go and do a business all by himself, he can do so. Now, there's nothing fancy about it. He just goes and starts business. He's a sole proprietor. He's the owner of the sole proprietorship. Now, the nature of this, to start, an individual need only begin doing business. So let's say Orko wants to sell hats. All right? See his hat right there? Okay? He wants to sell hats. All right? He just has to start doing it. Boom, he's a sole proprietor. Now, if he wants to quit being a sole proprietor, he just says, "I'm just kidding," and quits doing it. Okay? Now, certainly there are advantages and disadvantages to this sort of thing. Advantages are flexible management. Okay? The proprietor has full control and freedom to operate the business in any way desired, and this is a good thing. Does Orko have a boss? No, he doesn't. All right, it's just him. Also, ease of organization. It's the easiest organization to form. Why? Because all he has to do is start doing business. Fictitious name registration statutes. This is law requiring an operator of business under assumed name to register with the state. And folks, it's a good idea. Anyway, if you're going to run a business, get your business license, register it with the state, that sort of thing, just so they know that you're out there. You can talk to your attorney about that. You can talk to your accountant. There's also disadvantages. All right, here we go again. We got Orko, and he has unlimited liability, meaning that everything is paid by Orko. Okay? Business has whatever capital the proprietor has or can raise. Yeah, I don't think he can raise much, but there is hope. Let's say he gets a partner, namely the Man of Steel. Ooh. Okay? Now we have what you call a partnership. Yes, partners. Partnership is an association of two or more people to carry on business for a profit. Okay? Well, partners are members of the partnership, namely Orko and Superman. Or is this Clark Kent? No, you're not Clark Kent. This is Superman. Clark Kent's a wuss. Alright. Classification. Ordinary or general partnerships. A partnership with no limitation on rights and duties of partners. So it's just a general, normal partnership. Okay? No limitations, no rights, no nothing. Okay? But limited partners is a partnership with a partner whose liability is limited to capital contribution. And generally, we'll see this later on, you have, within a limited partnership, you have, general partners and also a limited partner. And that limited partner is generally the person that just puts in capital. But we'll look at more of that later. Trading and non-trading partnerships. A trading partnership is one engages in buying and selling. A non-trading partnership is one devoted to professional services. So one we're dealing with goods, the other we're dealing with services. Who can be partners? Any person competent to make a contract has the competence to be a partner. So remember back to the stuff we talked about when we talked about competency with contracts. Same qualifications. As long as you're competent, you can probably be a partner. Now look at this. Different types of partners. General partners partner actively and openly engaged in business. Okay? Again, we got we got Superman and Orko. A silent partner is a partner who takes no part in the firm. So if Orko wasn't around, he could be a silent partner or a limited partner who takes no active part in management and whom the public knows is a partner. But he just puts in money out of his hat. Partner is active but unknown to the public. As a secret partner, pardon me. Dormant or sleeping partner is a partner unknown to the public with no part in management. And we also have a nominal partner, a person who pretends to be a partner. Now keep in mind with questions like, or with lists such as this makes really good multiple guess questions. Alright, advantages. Capital and skill are increased, arguably, and it's more efficiency. Folks, 2 heads are better than 1. Okay? Yeah. Disadvantages, there's a whole list of them on page 372. You might want to pay attention to that. organization, or excuse me, organizations similar to partnerships.